Welcome to Easy English by DC, and today we are going to discuss about the principle of learning. What are we going to discuss about? Principle of learning. Kajal, you like to ask, sir, what do you mean by unlearn to learn?
Sir, what do you mean by unlearn?
Yes, generally in the process of learning, it is important to unlearn then to learn. Then you will ask, sir, what is unlearning? Many of the students having some primitive knowledge or primary knowledge of the things, they start thinking that I know these things, therefore I will start from here. These many things I already know, therefore I will start from here. And that is the biggest mistake in my opinion. What do they think? They think that I know these things, therefore I will start from here. I will start from here. This is the biggest mistake for any student. Think that you do not know that thing. Even if you know some of the concept of physics, chemistry and math, forget about that. Think that I am a beginner. I am a beginner. So first try to make your mind free from that very prejudice that you know the answer. You know that is called unlearning. What is it called? Thinking that I do not have the basic knowledge of the things that I am going to learn. Then your mind start working in the right direction. Well, what sir said, I was knowing, but I didn't know it properly. So let me consider that I didn't have the basic knowledge of that very concept. So now once you start unlearn, then your learning process will start. And in unlearning to learning, there are three important methods of learning. Anything. Ask sir, what are they? First one is known as curiosity. Be curious to know why this concept has been included in my syllabus. For example, kinematics in physics is a very important branch of physics. Am I right? So when you go for kinematics, you must understand that why speed, velocity and acceleration are important. Because the entire kinematics depend on speed, velocity and acceleration. What do kinematics depend upon? The speed, velocity. Right from a small, vehicle to the aeroplane, we always consider the concept of, speed, velocity and acceleration, and then when you go on a higher concept. So the first method is go from a small concept to bigger concept. Never learn the higher concept before knowing the lower concept. And what is the meaning of lower concept? From basic to concrete, no, that advanced. Basic to advanced. Learn from basic to advanced. What the children do, many of the coaching institutes start giving them questions and the formula, and they say that this formula will help you solve the question. But the children do not have the basic knowledge, so they start solving the question without basics. So they do not have the formula. Unlearn to learn. They know that yes, this formula will help them solve the question. But the fact is that they do not have the concept. So this is the biggest problem in the concept of learning and in the method of learning, that the children must unlearn to learn. And for that, basics to advance. Start learning basic, then go for the conceptual in advanced learning. Then you ask that, what is the second way of learning? The second most important learning is comprehension of the concept. It is called comprehending the concept. What is it known as? Concept is given. It is a written document. Let us say that acceleration is always directly proportional to speed or velocity. Am I right? Or if you say that higher the velocity, higher will be the acceleration. Am I right? Because generally it is there F equal to m into a, mass into acceleration. Am I right? So of course force is also directly proportional to acceleration. Am I right? So higher the acceleration, greater will be the force. Because it is a direct proportion. So the fact is that when you go for comprehending the concept, half of the work will be done. Then you ask, sir, what is the third way? Application of the concept. Or without application of the concept, the perpetuation of knowledge will never be possible. If you want to perpetuate the concept of learning in any subject, I am not talking about physics, chemistry and math, even in English, if you know the basics of English, the basic language, the grammar and other things, the literature and the words, figures of speech, then you will be able to concretize your knowledge by writing bigger sentence or higher sentence or the sentence of higher literature. Higher. So for that reason, we always say that application questions are always more important for perpetuating our knowledge. What did I say? Say like that. Application questions are more important for perpetuating our conceptual knowledge. And I am sure that when you learn this, concept and apply it to the, numericals, you will understand how this theory has been derived. This is true in all the subjects, particularly in science subject. Concept learning will be perpetual in your mind, permanent आपके दिमाग में बैठ जाएगा once you apply it to the numericals. So in physics, solving numerical is an application question of theory. Am I right? Applying the theory or the derivation of the concept to solve the questions on numerical is the application one. What is it called? Now in literature you ask, in English, sir, what is the application? Whatever you learn, express it in terms of, diary entry. That yes, I felt thematic learning. You have learned a story. Now you are going to write in your diary that when today sir taught a story which was full of learning, and I came to understand that these are the things that one should apply. That means the knowledge that you are getting through learning of literature is going to be applied to real life experience. What is it called? So in English, say that in English, real life experience can be the practical or application questions of learning English or any other language. Any other? So these are three methods. First, go from basics to advanced. Second, comprehend the concept. Concept को समझो and then apply it to the numericals or apply it to the day-to-day application. Day-to-day, or that is also known as application question. तो बोलिए तो पहले learn, but before learn, unlearn. Think that you do not know that concept. Never assume that you know the things. When you start learning by assuming that you know the things, you will never learn. So unlearning will lead to learning. Say like that. Unlearning will lead to learning. Therefore, it is important that every student must presume in the beginning that I do not know this concept well. Understand? I have to start. I am a beginner. And then, because maybe that you know some of the learning. Forget it. That learning that you have before starting the lesson, for some time you forget it. Okay, मुझे मालूम था लेकिन मैं भूल गया. अब वो फ्रेश स्टार्ट कीजिए. तो अनलर्निंग से लर्निंग की तरफ जाइएगा तो आपकी क्यूरियोसिटी बढ़ेगी और जैसे ही आप प्रिज्यूम कर लिएगा ना, ये तो हम जानते हैं, then you will never learn it in the full potential, and then you will have incomplete learning. Incomplete, और आपको पता है ना कि incomplete learning is always dangerous. जानते हैं ना, एक कहावत है, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. नीम हकीम खतरे का. एक हकीम थे तो सब बीमारी में नीम का ही दवा डाले, तो कई जन के जान लिए होंगे, और ज्यादा नीम पिला दीजिएगा तो खराब होगा नहीं तबियत, उसका एक क्वांटिटी होना चाहिए. So can we assume that unlearning helps in learning? Say like that. Forgetting the things that we have learned for some time will help us learn new things. It is not important that we should always presume that we know the answer. Then what will happen? Our curiosity of level of learning, degree of learning will vanish. Thank you very much. Thanks.